Dallas? What's wrong with you guys? You didn't sacrifice enough chickens this offseason? I mean, do you think the Eagles would ever treat Zeke Elliott, the best running back that you guys call him, in football like that? Not a chance. Now, if you guys want to borrow Howie Roseman to do the Zeke Elliott contract, give us a second round pick. We'll rent him out to you for that one contract. Because look, here's the thing. I don't want excuses this year from you guys when we double moonwalk that ass. Still stinks. Everybody knew King Dingbat here, so the Eagles were back at it. Another day of practice, and this was another easy day of practice because it was the last practice before the Eagles' first preseason game on Thursday against the Titans. Oh man, I cannot wait for this game. Now, I'll have more on the game coming in a later video today, but we have to talk about some bad news here. We have to talk about Joe Ostman. Our biggest fears have been realized. He has a torn ACL, and it's a shame because he was going to make this team as maybe the fifth defensive end. He was battling Josh Sweat, and I wanted to see him play. I really did. I heard nothing but good things about him and Josh Sweat. So what are the Eagles going to do now? That's the question. For the short term, they brought in Kasim Edebali. Now, he was with Denver and he was with New Orleans. I don't know much about him, so I'm not going to pretend that I do. I think he's a guy that's coming in for reps. I don't think he's going to solve any problems, and it's going to be interesting to see if the Eagles go out and get another defensive end. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I am curious to see what Josh Sweat does, what Sharif Miller does this week, but I would not be surprised at some point if the Eagles make a move in that front. They also made another move today, cutting Caey Tucker and then signing undrafted rookie free agent cornerback Ajene Harris. Now, I never watched him play, or I don't remember watching him play, from USC. He's a slot corner, and from the tape and what I saw, he looked pretty good. He looked like he has some talent. So maybe he's a guy that comes in and earns a job on practice squad and stays around and has a chance to develop. But the Eagles making some minor moves today. It's really sucks about Joe Ostman. So injuries stink. What are you going to do? It's a shame. I wanted to see Joe Ostman. But look, at least we're not the Dallas Cowboys dealing with the Zeke Elliott thing, At least we're not dealing with that. For those that don't know, Zeke Elliott, he was supposed to report by today in order to get credit for playing this year. And what that means is that basically a guy needs 4 years of playing to become unrestricted free agent. And the fact that he didn't show up today means that this year, even when he comes back, he won't get credit for that year. Now, he doesn't care because he has 2 years left on his contract, okay? But what this means that the Dallas Cowboy fans better get ready for a long holdout. This looks like it's going to be the long holdout because he's not coming back without a contract. He's not coming back without a contract. Dallas has reported that they want to pay him, Amari Cooper, and Dak Prescott, top 5 money. So that sounds great for Dak because he's not a top 5 quarterback. That sounds great for Amari Cooper because he could be in that range. But Zeke Elliott is top 2 running back in the league, and they're going to pay him less than that, and it's going to get ugly. And let me tell you, if Dallas doesn't have him, they're done. It's over. And I don't want it. I want him there. I want him playing. I want to beat this team, double moonwalk that ass with all their guys healthy and there, so there's no excuses. That's what I want, and this would be a major excuse if they don't have him. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting. I think that this does have a chance to spill into the regular season. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm with Zeke Elliott on this. I think that he should hold out. He should get his money. He's one of the best running backs in the league. I can't blame him for that. I cannot. I'm surprised that Dallas is playing such hardball with him. I really am. And you know what, Cowboy fans? Get it together, because you're basically giving us this division. You just want to hand the division to us? Let's go. We want to fight. We want to fight you. We want you guys. So get this thing taken care of. Get him in camp. Get him ready. Let's go. You know what I mean? I can't believe that you guys don't want to pay him the money that he deserves. See, that's the thing about most of us Eagle fans. We want to beat you at your best. We don't want excuses when we beat you, because we think our squad is good enough to beat anybody. And I don't want to hear, oh, we didn't have Zeke, or we didn't have this. I don't want it. What I want is, congratulations, you won. Your team is better. You guys beat us, and hats off. That's what I want. You know what I mean? What do you think? Many of us Eagle fans had problems with the Viking fans after that NFC Championship game. They gave us no credit, no respect for winning that game. And you know what? If Zeke isn't there, it'll be the excuse Cowboy fans use. So that's why I want Zeke Elliott signed. I want to beat you at your best, because we are better with Zeke. You can have Zeke, you can have whoever you have. We're still a better team, and we're going to prove it. So get Zeke signed. Get him signed. Now, at practice today, second play of practice actually, Carson Wentz, boom, 60-yarder, Desean Jackson, touchdown. This connection, like I've said before, is real and it's spectacular. You know, and it's funny when you hear people talk about Desean Jackson, especially on other teams. They just think he's just a deep threat. They go, oh, well, he's just a deep threat. He's a deep threat, one-trick pony. But it's really not true. And Carson Wentz was talking about this today. Desean Jackson is very good at a lot of things. I mean, he you know, because he gets such space, guys are worried about his deep speed. He can go short. He could go out. He could turn it around and get open. He runs great routes. And when he has the ball, he's a playmaker. He's the kind of guy that you can run a screen pass to or slant to, and he can break it. Desean Jackson is not a one-trick pony, and anybody that thinks so is underestimating how good he is. And I just keep hearing, oh, well, he's a one-trick pony. He's just going to go deep. That's not what Desean Jackson is. Desean Jackson is a speed wide receiver who is one of the most prolific deep threats in the history of the game. Not to mention, he's a pretty good damn receiver all around, and he can do a lot of different things, and people are going to see that this year. Rodney McLeod was also back at practice today. He was finally taking part in some drills, had an interception, and this is big. This is big. I think the Eagles need Rodney McLeod back. Him and Jenkins solidify that secondary, help the young guys out, and I'm glad that Rodney McLeod's back. He's looking healthy. He didn't really take part in any contact or anything like that. I don't think he's going to play this Thursday, but yes. Rodney McLeod was out there, had a nice interception, batted away a few balls, and by all accounts, he did really, really well today. And so did J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. I heard he made a couple really nice catches, and it was short practice. It was a practice that you needed, and tomorrow I think they have just a walkthrough before the game, and then Thursday, first preseason game, and we're going to see what happens, and we're going to see what they're going to do. Doug Peterson said today he still hasn't made any decisions on how much Carson Wentz is going to play, and so they're still talking about that. They're still figuring it out, but if I have to guess, I say he's going to play one series. He's going to play one series just to get his feet wet, and then he's going to come out. That's what I think will happen with Carson Wentz. As far as the other guys, I'm sure guys like Miles Sanders will play. Andre Dillard's going to play a lot, they said. He's going to play a lot, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to do a video on that later and talking about the guys I want to see and some of the matchups and some of the things to look out for. So keep your eyes out for that video. But Eagles, nice light practice again today. Next real game is Thursday. This Thursday, in 2 days. We got a game. So Eagles getting ready, and football season's here. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat. Dallas, sign your player.